Hi everyone! So I'm just gonna share this lesson that I learned from my training. And actually, sobrang grateful talaga ako with my current career kasi nagagamit ko lahat ng learnings ko in real life. Just like what I mentioned before, I really don't know much about, financial planning or any of financial literacy. I just know how to like basic saving and also like basic, accounting na talagang tinitingnan ko yung expenses ko. But I really don't prioritize saving up, no? Kasi parang iniisip ko, bata pa ako and I'm still healthy and hindi yun mangyayari. Parang I don't want to attract those things, so I don't also think about them. But as I learned about money, na-realize ko dapat we should also really think about those kinds of things na medyo hindi maganda pakinggan or pag-usapan, but kailangan talaga siya. I know that not all of us can actually save because yun nga, iba-iba tayo ng life circumstances and maaaring yung sahod ko at sahod niya ay maaaring parehas pero he or she cannot save because yun nga, pwedeng breadwinner siya and siya lang talaga yung inaasahan ng buong family tapos wala na natitira sa sarili niya. But if ikaw naman na nanonood ngayon ay may kakayanan mag-save up pero hindi mo nagagawa, I think you should really start doing this na, no? So I'm gonna share the 7 things that we should really prepare financially. So let's get started. The first one is the cleanup fund. Yung cleanup fund, these are the expenses that would normally arise once something happens to the breadwinner or kahit hindi man breadwinner. Ito yung mga hospital bills, funeral expenses, and taxes. Why is it called cleanup fund? Well, basically, pag nangyari itong mga to, maki-clean up talaga tayo. Basically, pag sumasahod na lang, ito. Diba, every time na sumasahod tayo, yung kaltas pa lang ng taxes sa atin, grabe na, sobrang laki. Ngayon, paano pa kaya pag na-hospital tayo, tapos wala man lang tayo kahit HMO or kahit emergency fund? What would happen to our money then? Magagaya kayo sa akin before na talagang nangyari yung bagay na yon and then nasimot yung pera ko and then tigyawat all over my face happened because I was just so stressed. I don't have any money on my pocket. I was like super broke. So I don't want that to happen din sa inyo. That's why I really took a big step for myself then to not repeat the same mistakes again. So yung cleanup fund, ito yung mga kailangan natin i-prioritize. The second one naman is the readjustment fund. Now, let's say yung breadwinner yung nagkasakit. Ngayon, siya yung bumubuhay sa pamilya, right? And what if wala nga siyang na-prepare na cleanup fund? Now, his or her family will suffer because they will now have a limited fund. So, ang mangyayari, ma-adjust yung lifestyle nila. So, pag na-adjust yung lifestyle, maaaring mababaan yung mga dating masasarap na pagkain. Ngayon, ganito na lang. Kung dati nakakalabas-labas pa para kumain sa labas or nakakabili ng mga gusto or kung ano man, ngayon hindi na, no? And actually, most of the time, nakita ko na to sa marami kong friends or hindi lang friends, actually sa mga nakakausap ko na nag-aaway talaga sila usually ng partner nila kapag nawawalan na sila ng pera. Actually, lagi natin sinasabi, money can't buy happiness. Before, siguro super duper spiritual ako. But then, also in the middle of my journey, I realized that money is our access to everything on earth, no? As long as we're living, we need to have money talaga. I mean, ito na yun eh. Ito na yung chance natin to have a peaceful, comfortable life. And to achieve that, actually, ano bang kailangan natin? Pera, kasi first of all, paano ka ba magkakaroon ng peaceful life? First of all, you need to live in a very peaceful environment. And kung nasa environment ka na hindi okay, maingay, of course, paano ka magkakaroon ng peace doon, diba? Second is, paano ka rin magkakaroon ng peace if every time you have to think of your bills, like the electric bills, water bills, grocery, kakainin mo, walang peace sa ganon. So, money is really a big thing na dapat pinangangalagaan din natin while we're still living. Hindi lang ina-apply yung mindfulness when it comes to living our life, no? Mindfulness should also be applied when it comes to handling our own money. So, gusto ba nating mangyari itong Readjustment Fund? Well, ayaw, di ba? Actually, itong Readjustment Fund, nangyayari to usually kapag living paycheck to paycheck ka. Ako personally, I experienced how to live paycheck to paycheck, no? Sobrang hirap talaga. Like, as in, count ako ng 5 days bago sumakod, and yung konting pera kong natitira, shit, pagkakasyahin ko talaga siya hanggang magsahod, or kapag kinulang, ano yung usual nagiging cycle? Naghihiram. So, oh my God, I don't want that to happen again. Kasi just in case something happened, di ba? At least mayroon pa tayong natirang fund na pwede nating pagpatuloy sa ating lifestyle na nakagawian. So, yep. Next one is the Family Dependence Fund. Now, if solo ka naman or wala kang family na umaasa sa'yo, hindi ka breadwinner, that's okay, pero you should still have solo fund na in the future magagamit mo for yourself, no? Just in case you wanted to, like, let's say, take up another course or all those self-improvement things that you want to do for yourself, or at least travel, meron kang sariling fund for that. But however, for those people who are breadwinners or who have a family on their own na, this fund actually is very important because it will provide your family's needs while the children are still dependent. So if may mga anak ka, could they generate income ba? Syempre, they cannot because they're still young. Hindi pa nila kayang mag-make ng money on their own. Now, let's say something happened nga, no? Balikan natin yung first page na kunyari, let's say, na-hospital na at nagastos yung pera. Now, kung limited na lang yung fund nyo, tapos may mga umaasa pa sa'yo, may nag-aaral, may pinapaaral ka, ngayon, paano na yun? Sobrang hirap kasi you have to really find ways na kung paano mapoprovide yung mga ibang hindi mo na kaya maprovide since kulang na nga yung money mo. So, it's gonna be a real stress for the breadwinner and for everyone as well. So, ito yung mga usually nangyayari pag hindi talaga natin napaghahandaan yung mga bagay-bagay. Now, for the next one, no? Ano kung ito na yung mangyayari? We don't want to talk about this, but just like what I keep on mentioning before, no, super duper spiritual pa ako. Well, those times naman talaga super grateful ako that I experience my full evolution as a spiritual person. Pero pansin ko talaga super lipad ako that time. To the point that I wasn't really thinking of anything talaga. I was just living in the moment and living in the present. Now, kailangan talaga balance. But yun nga, anyways, I keep on telling even before pa lang na there's death. Always, I can say death na hindi ako natatakot because it's a natural thing. And in death, there's rebirth, right? Ganun naman talaga nangyayari. Hindi natin maiiwasan yon. So, what should we do? We should really prepare for it. So, what if something happened? Ganon yung nangyari, no? Now, let's say for the life of the breadwinner and may pamilya siya. Now, the life income for the widow na naiwanan, paano kung konti lang? Paano kung hindi sapat para sa mga naiwang pamilya? Ngayon, the widow will most likely have to look for other sources of income. Not just for their dependents, but for themselves as well, no? Kasi syempre, ano naman yung sariling kagustuhan nung naiwan ng widow? Like, ang dami nang ang inaasikaso, di ba? Paano niya pa mapapasaya yung sarili niya kung wala man lang siyang konting fund? Paano kung gusto lang naman niya kumain sa labas or mag-order sa Shopee or Lazada ng simple thing for her or himself na nakapagpasaya sa kanya due to stress? Pero dahil nga limited lang yung income, iniisip niya pa, pag ginastos ko to, paano na ikakainin ng mga anak ko? Paano na ikakainin ng mga tao sa bahay? Wala na. Most likely, mapipilitan siyang mag-side hustle or humanap ng trabaho pa na nag-lead actually, pwedeng mag-cause din ng kung ano-anong problema. Magba-branch out yan na magba-branch out sa family. Kasi usually dito nagsisimula yung mga hindi nila bibigyan ng pansin yung anak or hindi na ganito, ganyan. Maraming factors na pwedeng mangyari kapag nangyari din tong event na to eh. So, ito yung mga dapat nating iwasan, no? So, after this, ito, everyone should have educational fund even though you don't have any family yet. What if, di ba, gusto mo pa mag-aral on your own? I don't think learning will stop just because we graduated already. For me, learning shouldn't stop as long as we're living eh, di ba? Pero paano kung magulang ka na? Paano kung may anak ka? Paano kung let's say yung life mo kaninang pinag-uusapan nating breadwinner? Of course na nilang masend yung mga anak nila sa best school, di ba? Gusto nila usually makagraduate. Ito nga yung typical Filipino quote na sinasabi sa atin usually ng mga parents natin eh, na edukasyon lang ang tanging maipapamana ko sa'yo. Which is not bad naman talaga kasi lahat naman talaga tayo ng wish or desire para sa ating mga mahal sa buhay. Kasi once nga naman na magkaroon sila ng diploma or makagraduate sila sa magandang school, of course, a brighter future awaits for them as well. But actually, hindi talaga para sa lahat. Kasi based sa nakikita ko as a bond searching sa internet, lahat talaga ng trabaho ngayon, grabe. Even 4 years graduate ka, ang baba ng sahod sa Pinas. I love Philippines. But anyways, ang bababa talaga ng sahod. Imagine, naawa ako, parang naman, wait, 4-year course, pero ganito lang yung sahod mo. Mas malaki pa yung call center agent. That's why, nung nag-BPO life ako, ang dami kong naging ka-workmates doon na licensed, ganito, ganyan. Pero nag-turn out sila mag-work sa BPO kasi nga, mas malaki yung sahod doon. Nakalungkot, no? Parang inaral nila yun, gusto nila, pero sa iba silang field ng work kasi hindi kayang isustain ng binibigay na sahod yung lifestyle na meron siya or life na ibibigay niya para sa pamilya niya. So anyways, so balik tayo. Lahat naman talaga ng magulang ay pangarap na makagraduate ang mga anak nila sa magandang school. So educational fund is really important. Now, if you're a starting parent and meron kang bagong silang na baby, it's really important fund your baby's educational fund as long as bata pa siya, kahit 0-year-old. Kailangan magsimula na talagang mag-ipon, no? Kasi imagine, pagdating niya ng 18 years old, tapos iniipunan mo siya ng pera, ini-invest mo yung pera niya sa isang investment tool na may malaking balik kaysa sa bangko lang. Well, pagdating niya ng 18 years old, imagine, milyonaryo na siya. And that's already the gift you can give to him or her kapag nag-legal age na siya, di ba? Or else, kapag panggasto sa college fund naman talaga yung pinakamasakit sa ulo, di ba? Kasi yun talaga yung pinakamagastos na educational fund sa lahat. So, imagine. Let's go to this next page, which is the emergency fund. So, yung emergency fund naman, proper financial planning means setting aside a backup fund to cover unexpected expenses that may arise in case of emergency. Ano ba yung mga emergency, no? Emergencies, eto yan. Let's say, when it comes to health, injury, or may mangyari sa ating mga critical illness na hindi inaasahan. May mga kilala ko na super healthy, like super fit, working out every day, pero they're gone right now because of a heart failure. Like, super gulat talaga ako na parang, he's super fit. He works out every day, tapos healthy yung mga food niya, pero nagka-switch siya. So, I still can't believe that happened, no? So, we really don't know when will that happen, no? So, ano pa ba? Car accidents in general, fire, may masunog sa bahay na, and any kinds of emergencies na talagang mapapagastos tayo, tulad na lamang ng sa cleanup fund. Emergency and cleanup fund, hindi sila nagkakalayo. Nagkaiba lang sila ng term since yung cleanup fund, pinaspecify lang kung ano yung mga nakakapag-clean up sa fund mo. Pero basically, it's also just emergency fund. So based on din sa aking mga napag-aralan, sa aking mga mentors, and also sa mga trainings, dapat talaga ang emergency fund natin ay 3 to 6 times of our monthly salary. Kung hindi kaya ng monthly salary, monthly gastos or monthly expenses. So, personally, ikaw, magkano ba yung monthly expenses mo? You can calculate right now habang pinapanood to. So, you will compute it. Monthly expenses every month, times mo sa 3 or times mo sa 6. Now, that will be the amount of the emergency fund that you need to have liquid. So, liquid means kahit anong mangyari, makukuha mo siya agad na hindi nakasama sa payroll. Emergency fund is just emergency fund. Kailangan liquid anytime as in mahuhulog mo siya. So, that's how it is. So, and the last one, ito yung kinakalimutan natin. Usually talaga. Ako inisip ko, before hindi ko naman kailangan mag-isip para dito kasi bata pa ako. Actually, I don't even want to get an insurance before, no? Kasi iniisip ko pang matanda lang yung insurance. Literally, wala akong alam sa financial literacy before. I really don't know anything about it. Ang dami na nag-alok sa akin ng insurance when I was 20 years old, but keep on like rejecting it. Kasi inisip ko, nakakilala pa ng insurance ito? Pang matanda lang naman yun. See, I really don't know what it is. And hindi rin ako nag-effort tanungin yung financial advisor that time na nag-alok sa akin, ano ba yung insurance? Ano ba yung importance of it? Pero kinagat ko yung mga networking, kinagat ko yung business, kinaubos ako ng pera sa mga ganong schemes. Pero by this age, baka may nakuha na akong pera kung yung pinili ko pang insurance ay may investment link, diba? So, minsan we really learn in a hard way, no? So anyways, retirement fund. Ito yung pinaka-last but not the least. Let's say, balikan natin yung story ng breadwinner. What if maiwan nga siya, no? So, syempre, iisipin niya na lang yung family niya, yung mga anak niya. Pero, paano naman yung retirement niya? Kakatrabaho niya, hindi man lang niya na-enjoy yung buhay niya kasi buong buhay niya nag-work siya for his or her child. Na parang, I don't want that to happen to me, no? Ayokong mangyari yon. Gusto kong tumanda ako na magagawa ko na doon finally lahat ng gusto ko sa buhay. Na makakapag-yoga, meditate ako anytime I want, na hindi ko iisipin na wala akong pera bukas. Na kahit natutulog ako, may passive income ako. Diba? Ang sarap ng ganung retirement. And the retirement plan, we should really start doing it ngayon pa lang, habang bata tayo. Imagine if you're in your 20s, you are actually very lucky if you're watching this right now, no? Bakit? Kasi ngayon pa lang makakapag-ipon ka na. Just imagine of the compounding interest na pwede mong makuha sa pera mong ini-invest or iniipok kung in your 20s pa lang nag-iipon ka na for your retirement fund. Imagine, ang laki ng difference Kung let's say ako 30 years old na ako, ngayon lang ako nag-start mag-save up versus ikaw na you're in your 20s. Lalo kung early 20s. Ang laki ng difference natin. First of all, kasi mas matanda na ako sa'yo, mas konti na lang yung time. Malapit na ako sa retirement age ko. If ever, ilang years na lang. 10, 20 years, mag-retire na ako. Ikaw, you still have lots of years pa to save up. And that compounding interest, you should really take advantage, no? Kaya right now, find ways where you can save your money na hindi lang sa bangko, hindi lang sa alkansya. Totoo talaga yung sinasabi na you shouldn't put your money in one basket. Hindi pwedeng doon lang. At lalong hindi pwedeng sa alkansya at sa bangko lang. With the current inflation of 7.7%, how will you beat that if nilalagay mo sa bangko or alkansya yung pera mo? Something to think about, right? So, yun lang muna yung i-share ko for now. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope may natutunan kayo, and if you'd like this, please share it. If you want to learn more, just send me a message. So, yun lang. Bye!